Hi everybody, just wanted to talk a little bit about training for jamming. And there's two things that I think of as critically important. One is individual training in isolation. And that would be deliberate practice, otherwise known as reflective practice, analytical drilling, that kind of thing. But also, one of the things that really helped me is to just go to jams with a notebook, write down the songs that everybody was saying, the ones that I knew, the ones I didn't know, the keys they were in, try to guess an approximate tempo. But then I would go home, see if I had the records. If I did, my father and mother had a very large music library, so I did have a lot of records to train with, but that was what I did. I trained with the actual recording. So if Flat and Scruggs and Monroe, Buzz Busby, the Seegers, whoever it was, I listened to the records, played along with them. And like take Daybreak and Dixie, for example. I grew up with the original record with Bill Napier playing the mandolin. And it was way too fast. I thought I'd never be able to play that fast, but eventually I was. Now that I'm older, I cannot play that fast anymore. So, but one of the good tools we have now is these smartphones, devices, Strum Machine, rhythm machines, and the amazing Slowdowner, Audio Stretch, all these great software tools. I wish I'd had these when I was a kid, because when I learned to play Daybreak and Dixie, I had to slow the record down to half speed, which would also lower the recording an octave. But now with things like even YouTube, I can change the playback speed to 75%. So the video I just made of Daybreak and Dixie, I'm playing it at 75%, which actually is a very common jam speed for the tune. And I can probably play it a little faster than that and still stay clean. I cannot play it at the actual full speed and do a clean job. It would be very sloppy. I could fake my way through it, but it would be so sloppy that if I went to a jam and they were playing it that fast, I would not take a break. I would just play rhythm on it, but I would not take a break. And I have no shame or embarrassment by bowing out of taking breaks if they're beyond my tempo threshold. Just play rhythm and be happy with it. And then if something's at a tempo that I can play, then I'll do it. But I could play Daybreak and Dixie up to full speed back in the 80s when I first became the mandolin player with the Johnson Mountain Boys. I was not able to play that fast, but I had to train. It was like athletic training, Olympic training. Had to learn how to play up to 180, 190 beats a minute. And that is when I really got in heavily into individual training and gradually increased my tempo threshold, the threshold being beyond which I can't function. Anyway, so practicing with actual recordings is something that's a good thing to do. And now that we can slow them down, especially with the tools like Audio Stretch or the amazing Slowdowner, then you can play along with it. And then when you go to the jams, you might be a whole lot better.